Today we're heading to Hakone for a traditional Ryokan experience, which is a traditional Japanese hotel. We started our journey on the Shinkansen, which is one of the fastest and most efficient ways to travel across Japan. As we got closer, the scenery started to completely change. As Hakone is a mountain town in the Fuji Hakone National Park, it's known for its hot springs, nature, and the views of Mount Fuji on a clear day. Unfortunately, it was very cloudy and rainy that day, so we didn't get a good view of Mount Fuji. If you want, you can go back to my first video in Japan, which was going to Kyoto. We had seen the Mount Fuji on the Shinkansen, which was really nice. Hakone had actually been a really popular getaway town from Tokyo, as it's quite close, especially for people looking to relax in onsens. As we got towards Odawara, we transferred to a local train to reach a stop. But there is also the Hakone Tozan Railway, often called the Romance Train, which takes a slower, more scenic route through the mountains. We, however, didn't go for that as we didn't pay in advance. Once we arrived, we headed straight to a Ryokan to drop off our luggage before exploring the area. Conveniently, the whole town is mostly centered around one street in the middle, with the station being the far end. After putting our bags down, we headed back to the main street and grabbed lunch at the restaurant called 808 Monsmere, which is an Italian restaurant with a Japanese twist. Not exactly traditional, but the pizza was surprisingly good. And just a side note here, Japanese ginger ale really tastes ever so slightly better than the ginger beer back home in Australia for some reason. This restaurant used all local ingredients, which I really appreciated, and it just had a really friendly vibe, as all the pizzas were wood fired. Feeling we wander around, taking an absolute lead towards this public homes, which such a true not just down. Right next to it, there's a little article there's also some switch from other parts of the town. On the screen here, I've included a picture of the Hakone loop, which is basically a loop around Hakone and the lakes next to it. So basically you take the bus right down to Lake Ashinoka, and then you take the ferry, which is the sightseeing boat, across, and then you go up the ropeway, which then you can stop at a active volcano, which you can get black eggs, and also then up a cable car and back to the station via the Hakone Tozan Railway. However, we didn't feel like doing it as it was very rainy, but I'll include some pictures so you can see what it looks like on a beautiful day. And now time for a room tour. So the entrance is here and there's a step. Once you go past it, this is the washroom area. There's a dry sauna, which is really nice that you have your own sauna in your room. And then next to it, there is a cabinet with all the tea and refrigerator, which is really old. Next to it is the toilet. Make sure that you switch into the toilet slippers as seen below, right there. And here is the shower, really nice modern shower. When you walk past it, in the closet is our duvets and stuff for night, which they come in to set it up for you. And over here is our sleeping / living room area. You just sleep on the bamboo mats here with a mattress. And there's these really nice traditional glass paper doors. You can see there outside is the town, really nice. We went for a hot onsen bath before going to dinner. It's really nice that I get the privilege to show you, as this was a private one. But yes, really nice experience. They even printed out a dinner card for dinner. As you can see, there's lots of courses, just like a traditional Japanese meal, which I will show you in the coming seconds. Starting up, we have a sashimi bowl with some other side plates such as salmon and skink. There's also a bowl of just soup, which I really liked. There's also this sizzling through your own wagyu beef barbecue and some cold dishes on the side. And I believe that there is also some rice coming up in the bowl. And now this is the simmered dish. I really enjoyed most of these dishes, but some of them just didn't really suit my taste, as it was quite different to what I'm used to back home. The rice tasted really good, and even though it's all in these little bowls, it actually fills you up quite a lot. However, I really don't like miso soup, so I just gave it to my traveling companion. One thing I must say, even though this is a mountain town, this hotel had incredible Wi-Fi, which allowed me to upload a video in like less than 2 minutes, which is really incredible. Other than that, we had a sauna, which is really nice. Never had a dry sauna experience before. And the housekeepers came in, put the futons down, and we slept. In the morning, we just had a basket like this for everyone. Not as fancy as dinner, but still tastes quite good. And you get a bowl of hot soup as well. Freshen up after our breakfast and headed over towards